Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. 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 Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Destruction. Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction.
Chili Monster 69 has redeemed first.
Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music?
Silent
Yeah.
underscore Jesse I is here.
We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG Shelly redeeming first. Welcome in, Jesse, and everybody across all the platforms. How you doing? I'm yawning again. Chat, I was literally fine. What? And then in the last 30 seconds of the intro, I yawned once, and then immediately I'm yawning again now. Why? Whatevs. Chat, we're going to start off the day with the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. So let's get to the desk camera. TikTok, whatever, or TikTok, you're the only ones that can't see this top-down camera, but I will show you it at the end. All right. Okay. Let's get to this. Boop-bam. All right, today is the 18th. We got to find the number 18 on here. Get the mic over. 18. Oh, it looks open already. I did not open it though, I swear. See, the top was open, the bottom's still snagging. Okay, it ripped, but it's looks like some sort of countertop or like bin full of things you would sell at like a market. Oh, I need to keep that open. Right? Except it appears to be filled with droid heads, from what I can tell. Interesting. I love these Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar things. You guys see that? The dumped out in frame. All right. So I start with one of these, and I put down this on it, and that on it. Okay, and then this piece goes on that. Okay, then I go red. My fingers are completely covering this thing. Red, green. I couldn't even see green. There it is. Did you guys see it? I couldn't. It was completely obscured. Blue. Yellow. Then each of these get a little cap on top, a little gray cap. Uh-huh. 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 All right, and then we cover that with this. Okay. Then we put the two little boxes on there. Okay, and then we put a droid head into this box. And we put one blue and one orange in the other box. That's what it says to do. Just one of each, even though we got 4. All right. That's what it says. That's what's in the instructions. So, oh, that's upside down. So this is what we built. It looks like a fruit stand kind of thing you would have at like a market for sale, except it's got droid heads and buttons in it. TikTok, you guys should be able to see. There you go. And yeah, little stuff in the basket. I know TikTok can't see. That's why I've said TikTok can't see like 14 times while I was explaining it. While I was building. All right. So, let's get into Minecraft. I will put that over on the shelf later. On the floor, where it belongs. Are we really like 6 more? 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. Yeah, 6 more. Holy! Minecraft is in a week? In 7 days? It's Thursday. Yeah. That came way too quickly. I feel like it was like the beginning of December, like a minute ago. Not half a month ago. You know what I'm saying? My stuff's in the wrong space. By the way, chat, I am playing on an unreleased version of the Colonel mod pack, 16.3.0. It's unreleased because I made it yesterday and then I was like, I'm not going to release it until today in case there's more mods that update that I can add to it. Because I wasn't playing Minecraft yesterday, right? And then today was so incredibly busy, I completely spaced out and forgot about it. So I didn't release it. So I, right before stream just now, I zipped it up and I have it ready to upload to CurseForge. And I will release it because I'm playing on it. And then I'll add the new mods. There's a bunch of new mods that I can add to it now. I think there's like 8 more mods I can update or something. But I decided not to. Whoa! We got a crash. Okay. It doesn't say what mod it was that crashed. Interesting. I do not have a map yet. I do not have a map yet. All right, we're back in. We're gonna crash again. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. No crash. Something I'm realizing is every time I load the game up, it resets back to whatever brightness this is, and then I have to press G for gamma utils to go to my 225% brightness. So I don't know why that is. Gamma utils. Let's see if there's like a default. Default gamma percentage is 225. Update toggle value. Enabling this will make the toggle value remember the last non-default value. Reset on close. Reset the gamma value to default when Minecraft closes. No. Well, if this is default, then yes. But if default is... if default is this. Okay. Oh, wow. It takes it all the way to moody every time the game starts. Okay, hold on. So wait, I can just take my brightness all the way up to 1500% within sodium now? Oh, wait, do I not need gamma utils anymore? Or is this here now because of gamma utils? Yeah, sodium and sodium extras and stuff seems to have gotten a lot more features in it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is gamma utils and or sodium fighting for it. Fighting for control. So we'll see what happens now that I've set that to 220 in sodium. Cool. Oh, I also wanted to check something. I never marked the points done for naming the spear. Very glad to spear you. Okay, I can claim Darcy's points. Got it. I was pretty confident I had done that, but I wasn't sure. I just realized, yeah, we still have the quieter chests on that I hate. Yeah. I hate it. Let me hear my chests, please. God. All right. We need to repair some wings. Go do that. Over here at the place. Yeah, this thing's the chunk loaders are obviously working because well, all these are caught up. Game crashed again. I felt it happening too. I felt it happening. It was like froze and I'm like, I'm just going face cam. Well, something I updated is unstable. If it happens one more time, I will go and apply the rest of the updates for the mods that are already in the kernel mod pack and just not add. So like not add any mods that like haven't been up that I didn't have in version 16.2. So everything that's in 16.3, if there is an update for it, I will apply that update in case one of those is fixing a crash for something. But limited edition. Yeah. 16.3.0 is going to be very limited edition because probably nobody should ever play it because they'll play 16.3.1. Okay, at least, you know, we're here and we got our repairs done. Again. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, give me a minute, chat. I'm not going to actively show you guys what I'm doing to update the pack, but I will talk you through it while I do it. I just don't like sharing my Oh, I opened the wrong thing right now. Oops. I just don't like sharing my desktop and all sorts of stuff and things. Yeah, we'll get it fixed. All right, so in the CurseForge launcher, we have the kernel mod pack. And I have a Notepad++ window open, where I have all of my change logs that I write as I do things. So I copy the header for 16.3.1, or 3.0 and change it to 3.1. And then I look over at CurseForge for the kernel mod pack. We have mods that aren't disabled that have an update. So I would write mods updated : in my change log, and then I do a new line. Immediately fast, iris, shaders, Reese's, sodium, options, sodium, and sodium extras. Or sodium extra. So it's 5 mods that are in the kernel mod pack 13.0 that have an update to them. And then there's actually 2 more mods I could add if I wanted to make this a 14.0, but I don't want to develop a 14.0 live right now. Or 16.4, my bad. So now that I have all those written down, I hit apply on those updates. And I can save my changelog file and move that away. And I can now attempt to open the kernel mod pack on what is going to be 13.1. While I'm at it, I will also export this package as 16.3.1, not 13.1. So I can release it. Since I'm playing with it live, I want to release it. Even if it is gonna crash still. That's how I feel. If I'm playing Minecraft, you guys should like the kernel mod pack should be representative of every version I've played on stream. All right, so here we are. What's up? My game keeps crashing, so we just updated all the mods that had updates available to see if that's going to stop it from crashing. If this doesn't work, chat, I will go back and revert mods from the last update that I applied. But okay, we did repair all my wings, but this is going to tell us right now, is attempting to repair this pickaxe going to crash the game? 3, 2, 1. No! Okay, we fixed it! Yay! All right, look at that. I know how to make mod packs. I know what I'm doing. Hey, look at that. We got a whole box of green box. All right, so yeah. Tomorrow, I will release both 16.3.0 and 3.1. I don't recommend anybody ever play on 3.0, but I will release it nonetheless. Oh, yes, we do have Mini HUD as well. That was in 3.0. I added in Mini HUD, Lightmatica, Malilib. Yeah. So we have inventory boxes. We still don't have zeros. They have not updated yet. I know NG was asking about that earlier, but oh wow, I just realized my stuff reset again. So my gamma reset again. So I still need to remove gamma utils and see if that fixes the brightness going down to moody every time I open the game. I hope it does. I hate moody lighting. Okay, box of moss could be useful for what we're doing today. By the way, we're like 20 minutes into stream and I haven't said what we're doing today. We are working on our mob zoo, which is this building right here. This has a little room for every mob in the game. And there's obviously been new mobs added in this update. So we captured all those new mobs. Now we need to bring them here. And get them ready to ride the rail into the zoo. Cool? Some of the new mobs that we have are right here, the Nautiluses. We have 3 normal Nautiluses captured, and 1 of each of the zombie variants of Nautiluses. They are wearing armor, so they will not burn. Plus, they're in water. But they're all tamed and chilling right there. Then we have other more mobbier mobs over here. Also, as you can tell, I tweaked my fog a bit. So I do have fog turned on, but like very far away. And if we go underwater, there is going to be, yeah, there still is underwater fog, but like you can see pretty far once you've been in water for a second. So, I tweaked that all using the sodium stuff because I didn't want to install a fog mod while sodium has fog controls in it now. So in here we have a Parched, one of the new Skelly Bobs that chat tells me he might not burn. I'm still gonna move him at nighttime. Over here we have, oh, not a new mob, but a mob that I keep failing to capture. Spider Jockey with the skeleton on him, right? Then we've got some other new stuff somewhere. I should really look up my screenshots, huh? Because it's in my screenshots that I have the coordinates of where they are. Is that just part of the mod? The fog goes away while your eyes adjust underwater or something? Yeah, it's just how it works. So there is an option to like, you can, so unlike simple fog control that I was using before, there's less granular settings that sodium has. So basically, like, I cranked every slider from underwater fog all the way to maximum. And it's either this as our solution or having no fog. I can just disable fog underwater altogether. And I didn't like that. I like having the fog far away when underwater, especially. But I was like, I don't know. It's not as granular as having a dedicated fog control mod. And the stuff here too, like the fog that you can see towards the end, it's not as granular, but I basically just took every slider all the way to the max. Okay. Let me pull up my screenshots. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pull up my screenshots of the coordinates of where all the mobs are. So 2FA, you gotta love it, man. Oh, and then it just reset as I started typing it. Okay. Working on it. I'm trying to find it. Minecraft screenshots folder 2025. Sort by date 3 days ago. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 screenshots from 3 days ago. Let's get these coordinates written down. In the book. This page will work. We have negative 1888 by 817. Then we have excuse me. This way. Then we have negative 1770 by 576. Then we have negative 2000 on the dot by 544. Then we have negative 1835 by 580. And lastly, we have negative 2241 by 600. Oh, wow. And then I accidentally hit the button to circle around. My first screenshot of the year, chat, was of the redstone in its early stages for the creaking farm. The first screenshot of 2025 that I took on January 3rd. I was working on the creaking farm. Interesting. So there's our 5 coordinates that we got to get mobs from. Man, I love being able to take a screenshot on the gaming PC and then literally no effort other than, you know, having to browse find it. I have the PC, or I have the screenshots available on the stream PC. Great. So let's grab this guy while it's nighttime. Yeah, I can't believe it's only been a year. I guess I don't know how to describe it. The creaking farm feels so incredibly long ago. Okay, so you are name tagged. We'll grab your boat. Whoa! Trident boy? Oh boy. Okay. We're past his range. What effect does he give me? Weakness or slowness? Weakness, okay. Normally, while I'm doing this, I'd like to have my minimap up and then I drive, like, looking at my minimap while in F5 looking back at the mob, but I can't really do that. Oh, he broke my boat! He broke my boat! No. I'm not intending to add spear variants of mobs. He broke my boat again, chat. Oh, I'm actually losing hunger. Ugh. The little slowdown to eat was enough for him to break my boat.
Preach, dude.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me. He better not break his own boat. Oh, no, buddy! What just happened? Where'd he go? Oh, no. Skeletons don't drown, do they? Go follow me. What was that noise? Yeah, apparently I pulled the boat underwater. Can you walk up that or no? Be kidding me. Okay, I can solve this. Yeah, skeletons can't swim, chap. I don't have my wings on. Apparently I pulled the boat underwater. Soul sand sends them up, right? We're just gonna build a thing and make a bubble column for him to get to the surface. I'm gonna need a bucket too. So I'm probably gonna end up needing some water sources. And then we have a boat. Okay, still in there. He's taking damage. I saw him take a point of damage. Oh, was it from his own bow? Maybe I shouldn't let him shoot up straight up at me. I really hope Buddy's still alive down here. Sounds like he is. Up he goes, theoretically. No? What's happening here? Oh, I broke the water source at some point. God dang it. Where? At my feet right now. Okay. Got him. Chat, that is how you solve a conundrum. Come on, out of the boat. Oh no. Son of a... I swear if he dips underwater again... He shoots slower than Boggs? I don't know if... Okay, whatever. Here we are. Okay, good. I don't know if that's true, but I'll believe you. Safe. And it only took 3/4 of a Minecraft night. Where's my extra boats? Or oh, I left a boat in the water. I got my wings on. I'm like, why can't I fly? I'm gonna go grab some extra boats I want to have on me. All right, so actually I don't even know which one that was. Oh, I almost hit the lighthouse without even realizing it. Okay, that was this one. Yeah, that was this coordinate, so we got 4 more to go. Yeah, 1888 by, you know, 817 or whatever. That we have to do at nighttime. A good one to go to would be 2000 by 544, which is the zombie horse, which is like over here somewhere. There it is. Zombie horse has diamond horse armor on and a saddle, and we can just ride him during the day. And horses swim now? I can just swim him across the ocean. It'd be a lot slower than me sitting in a boat, but... No, a spider jockey will not go in a boat. But look, these guys swim now. So I could swim him across the ocean. Dad, if I take his armor off, he burns to death. Okay. But I can just do that to the horse directly. And let's go. I do need to watch out for bubble columns to make sure that he doesn't get sucked down by a bubble column. Also, notice the spear thing? Or the arrow, like, tip that you can, like, see, like, floating there to the left of my head? But, like, if I go to a certain angle... Oh, it's disappeared now. Okay, interesting. Interesting. No, you can't lead a spider jockey, period. You can put him in a minecart, that's it. You can't lead hostile mobs. The only way to lead a hostile mob is to lead a hostile mob that is in a boat. You can lead the boat they're sitting in. But spiders don't get in boats. They get in minecarts. Rage, dude. You hear that guy horsing around back there? Okay. Okay. He's home. The 2,000 leagues under the Zom Sea is home. Oh, what's another one I can move during the day, potentially? Do the new camel variants burn, chat? I'm gonna go to the wiki for this. I think chat told me the answer is no. Camel husk, that's what it's called. I'm gonna search the word burn on their page. It does not burn in sunlight and is passive once separated from its rider. All right, we're gonna go bring our horse a buddy in the daylight. Let me find out about the parched. Parched also do not burn in sunlight, so we can bring our left-handed parched home as well. All right, so I don't know what the coordinates are for my camel, now that I think about it. Oh, there he is. Which one was this? This was 1835 by 580. All right, I'm gonna move that up to the completed section. If I had a saddle, I could just walk him to the ocean. Or ride him to the ocean, but... Or actually, I forget how riding it... Yeah. All right. Look at me now. I've got a camel. Mm-hmm. He does look cool. Mainly his feet, because they're in the water. I bet they're real cool. We took him out of the desert too, so that's got to be a big improvement. Oh, we got to turn. I didn't even realize how close to the steamboat we were. In 26.1. Yeah, I think it's really interesting that we're seeing in the only snapshot we've gotten so far, they updated the villager experimental data pack stuff. I wonder if 26.1 is going to be villager-y. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It would, you know, just the villager drop, you know. We're on the latest and greatest. We got the new dude right here behind us, the camel husk. Bringing him to the zoo. Look at him. All right, you're coming with me. You gotta stand right here. Nope, no, buddy. But what? Did you just walk up 2 blocks? That's crazy. Can you step that high? Are you kidding me? Now, we know you don't drown, but I like being extra safe. All right. Yeah, he's down. The horse is there. The parched is there. All right, let's go grab the other parch. I don't know how we're going to do the other parch. He's not going to burn, so we can move him during the day because the wiki says parched don't burn. If we burn my left-handed parched, I'm going to be upset, but we'll make it. We can always get another one. I'm trying to see where this... is this... There he is. Yeah, that's him. There he is. They can despawn, yeah. Okay, he's already in a boat. He's already named. Good. Interesting. We don't have a way to pull him straight out to sea level in that boat. Is that connected to the ocean? Oh. Yes, that water there does appear to be connected to the ocean. Oh, I should probably switch to the jockey because it's about to be nighttime. I'm not prepared. I need to get the nether stuff done. Like I need to move him through the nether roof, and I have to lay down a minecart track and all this stuff, so we'll wait for the next Minecraft night to do that. I might actually just go all out and build like a safe house kind of deal for him. All right, regardless, you're coming with me. Oh, chest plate, please. I need a chest, please, plate. I wonder if it would actually be safer for me to just swim with him rather than getting in a boat. Yeah, it'll be slower, but there's no chance of him breaking my boat and then me sinking and then causing an issue like we had where he sinks into the ocean. Also, wait, is flying with a boat possible? No. Why did I think that was possible? Did it used to be? I need to swap to my chest plate again. I am covered in arrows, dude. Oh, just keep him away from the bubbles. Oh, those bubbles are from his arrows, aren't they? Yeah. There's drowned right there. Got quite a lot of arrows in me. I need to remember to remove that moss pillar. I'll leave the soul sand down there, so it's just a bubble column. That's fine to exist. But I gotta remove the moss platform and pillar. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let me go get obsidian. and minecart rails. And we'll start prepping to get the other guy in the nether. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make like a couple portals. So I'd just like to have a stack. And then rails. I won't need that many, but I will need a fair few. So I just grab 2 stacks there of powered and a bunch of normal rails. And I'm happy with that. Uh-huh. So first we gotta go over where our dude is and put a portal down and get the coordinates to that portal. Then go back to the nether and get on the roof and build the corresponding portal. We have those on our redstone box. Okay. Okay, got those coordinates written down. Let's light this bad boy up. We don't go through it, and we go back to the base. We go through that portal, and we get on the roof. I need to do Bobby upgrade of the nether. I never did that. All right. So the coordinates that we have written down in my chat are negative 1769. Nice. By 573. All right, that means we need to go to negative 22271. Negative 222. Here. All right, that was easy. Yeah. It's not going to be a very long trip in the nether. But I never expected it to be. I just expected, you know, I just know that this is going to be the best way to get him there. All right, so let's go through this. And if we go through the middle of this, we should end up in the middle of the other portal. Yes. And if we go through the middle of this portal, we should end up in the middle of the other portal. Yes, so now he won't suffocate. Well, hopefully. So, wherever he comes out, we got to get him through that portal there. I need to go prepare that portal on the overworld side. What's up, Darcy? Oh, speaking of Darcy, Darcy suggested recently a mod that if I installed it, it would very much increase our likelihood of killing the spider jockey today. You missed so much stream, you were cleaning. Oh, man. Don't do that. I did. The Jockey Slayer mod? No. What she suggested was it's a performance mod called disable portal checks. So when a mob goes through a portal, the game checks if there is a portal on the other side, and if the desired location that it's going to put a mob is going to suffocate that mob or not. And the mod, to save on performance, well, it does what it says. It disables portal checks. So a mob would be shoved through a portal without having checked to make sure it's not going to suffocate. All right, so we can just tie into this. Yo, this is crazy. So I'm just gonna go do all that. And then, yeah, I don't have my, well, I do have my. Okay. Okay, so if we send him on the rail and he ends up going that way, he's gonna and he's gonna go that way then. Okay, he's got a little to send him home. Give him a little speed boost. Did I really only take out one flipping lever? Okay. Do a loop-de-loop and swirl. Now you do a loop-de-loop and pull. Now your shoes are looking cool. Yeah. So I don't, yeah, we're gonna have to get him through. He's gonna plop onto the ground, and then we gotta nudge him onto something or other to get him onto this, and then when he gets onto this, he's gonna go, and then he's gonna go over there. Whoa! You're not supposed to have spawned. You're not supposed to have spawned. Where could he have spawned? Is it on here? Ooh, okay. On top of the observers and on top of the portals. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Yes, this was the warden mover. Okay, so what I gotta do first is on the receiving side. Build a big box around this. Ooh. The box has to serve as two things. A box and a lid. A box so he can't wander, and a lid so as he wanders within, he doesn't burn. Now, he will stay in his minecart the entire time. So he should not be wandering. But we will dummy-proof this by making it so if he does get out, he does not suffocate the skeleton. And he can't actually escape. All right, so then we go to the other side. It's over there. That's where we're going. Wow, it looks like we're just right there, chat. Except we're just falling straight down at a very slow pace. Zoom in. Yeah, so you can see here that the skeleton, if there was a block here, the skeleton's eyes are inside of the leaves, so he wouldn't suffocate. So, okay. So we have to strategically get this guy into a minecart and then get that minecart into the portal. Okay.
It's daytime, bruh.
I know. I'm getting him into the minecart, guys. Inside of his room that he's in. Get with the program. Oh, that's the wrong place. Okay. Now, wherever he is, we can get him into a minecart. If he's on the left or the right side. I don't have a minecart with me. All right, we gotta go get minecarts. And we gotta get him into one of those two loops. That was close. Yeah, it's about to be nighttime. As the sun goes down on the mob zoo side of town, a spider jockey comes to our zoo. I'm here for a minecart or 3. Uh-huh. I have a whole playlist of them. If you go to my channel and go to the playlist tab. And even 10, I can't pop anymore. Yeah, we almost popped one the other day. I was genuinely down to half a heart, like while fighting a bunch of mobs. I was genuinely got brought down to half a heart. Okay. That was easy. Why does he still have so much momentum? Whatevs. All right, hold on. Yeah. I know we're good. All right, I gotta... We're through. Oh, he's off! Oh my god! He covered that 3-block gap and just put himself on the rail. Yeah. All right. A normal Skelly just walking around? All right, he's in. All right. Oh yeah, I thought something went horribly wrong. See, I knew he would try to wander, chat. I knew he was a wanderer. Let's see if we can get him on a track now, though. I hear him. No! Oh! I wish I knew what happened. I bet you, because he was pushing the minecart as he moved, just because it was 2 mobs stacked on top of each other, was pushing the minecart got pushed up against the wall, and the spider suffocated in the wall because the spider is bigger than the minecart. So part of the spider's hitbox was in the moss block wall. So what I needed to do was put a track around this portal, like I've always done. And then he would have been stuck on a loop going around the portal. God, I just cannot get multi-mob structures into the zoo. They just refuse. Now I just don't even want to do this anymore. Now I'm upset. I'm over it. I don't want to go put any mobs in the zoo right now. I'm pissed. Okay, I'm still gonna need this box, but I'm not gonna need that one anymore. This one's just a dump box. 4th time's the charm. Yeah. Yeah. I know I shouldn't be upset, but I'm like actually upset right now. I've had a rough day, chat. I need to get some lotion on my hands. They're so dry. Think we just need to dig the witch hut out for therapy? You know what? That actually doesn't sound too bad. And then, like, I'm just over the zoo. That made me upset. Screw it. We're going to the witch farm. Oh man. All right. Where, oh where is my witch farm? I should just outright disable fog. So if I go, it's under sodium extra details. No? Render? Yeah. They don't have a separate nether. I'd have to just turn off atmospheric fog, but then like, oh, it's so much further. I think I need to add simple fog controls back because I like having, especially in the nether, I like having the nether fog obscuring the end of the spawn chunks. But I just think vanilla is way, way too aggressive with the fog to the point where it's not even enjoyable that it's there. It's oppressive, it's suffocating. But like, actually, vanilla render distances feel suffocating to me. Let alone having fog in them, you know? And we're back where we was once before. We were doing the witch farm and then we sidetracked for the Mounts of Mayhem. And we're back to the witch farm today and we'll continue Mounts of Mayhem Mob Zoo next time. Today, we're just gonna make some more progress on this. We left off in a battle of just placing sand. Do I have my mini HUD sphere? I I do. I didn't have to do anything other than install mini HUD, and it's right back. So we have our mini HUD sphere here, and we are trying to border off the water. Oh shoot, I had like grass or moss or something with me to... It's actually not even going to be deep anymore, is it? Oh, I jinxed myself. Oh! Yeah, that's deep. All right, let's go get some grass or something. Really? Well, yeah, the problem was is using Bobby, we had such a massive circle that when we didn't have Bobby, we realized that it was far too massive to actually complete. Think about the fact that we have to drain these ravines, chat. Oh man. Come on, please stop it. Oh boy, oh boy. I love doing this. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this, dude?
Tinsley
What the heck?
underscore 98 is here.
What the heck? Why? Oh, what the heck? I don't know what the heck is heckin'. Do you know what the heck is heckin'? I don't. Tinsley, welcome in. Yeah, okay, I can just drain that with a sponge easily. I don't need to separate it off. Okay. So now, chat, we've got a circle, a physical circle we should be able to see, defined in sand. Yeah, that's a pretty clear circle right there, chat. all the water within that needs to be drained. So we need to divide it up into sections that are drainable. And there is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep parts. Yeah. You know, I do gotta say, I love the clearing of trees around it. From like way up here POV. The hole we're going to dig has an equally large clearing around it of no trees. That, I think that's gonna add to it. Looks like they died from the crater. Maybe we can use that in the theming or something of how we decorate. I don't know how I intend to decorate it yet, so okay. But now that we've got that defined, yeah. We have 2 possible next steps, and I think I know which one I want to do. Okay? The 2 possible next steps are: 1, we start laying out the striping or the sand lines for that we're going to need to use to divide this up. Or 2, we level all of the dirt down to sea level. Not under sea level, but to make it to where there's no grass blocks higher than this, so that we have a perfectly flat surface before we start figuring out how we're going to divide it up into draining it. I think it's leveling it to here, not down into here, because that creates more water sources, right? But leveling it to here, and then we drain. Okay, we're all on the same page. We want to level. That's what I was thinking of. I was not thinking that was going to be my next step until like now, and when I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense to do it that way. So I just got to turn the sphere back on, and everything above sea level goes down. And I'm gonna try to adhere to my 90% rule, where I keep like 90% of everything that I break. And you know, if it's a little bit more, if it's a little bit less, I don't care. But if there's something cool or unique or whatever, I definitely want to keep it. Especially ores and stuff. Okay. Lily pads, I want to try to keep 100% of them when I break them, inevitably. Because they are non-renewable unless you count wandering traders. Spoilers, I don't count wandering traders. As soon as you guys stop hearing plops, and if I don't recognize it, let me know, so I can go empty out my inventory. You want to keep firefly bushes? They are renewable, and I plan to make a firefly bush farm eventually in the green biome in the Pirate Cove. But like, I'll adhere to my 90% rule for sure. Yeah, they are renewable. They are farmable. I'm not gonna break the plants that aren't on this elevator. Oh, now that's too cool to get rid of. But wait, it'll keep growing downwards, won't it? And then it'll eventually like grow all the way down to whatever the bottom of the hole is. I'll think about keeping you. I won't remove you yet, but you're on the chopping block. I'm good. Okay. What's the strategy here? I'm gonna go to the top of this hill, potentially. The highest point of the hill within the circle is here, so I will mine out 3 blocks of height here. Cool. 1, 2, 3 blocks of height here. Oh, and we're unveiling stone because it gets that thick. Like 7 pieces of stone on this layer. Interesting. Was that more floating vines? Okay. All right, so, but then these are on the same level that I just chopped off, and same with this little patch. Inventory's full. Oh, I picked up a blue egg. Nice. Okay, so over here, 1, 2, down to 3. Got it. I'm digging a hole for Christmas. Okay, and then yeah, this is part of that same land mass known as Earth. Okay. What's up? All right, so now, wow, we've got a lot of inventory. Phil, let's do my standard 4 blocks wide. We got a lot of area to yeet now. Inventory's full. Okay. And back at it again. Where'd I leave off? Right here. Not far at all. Come on, coal blocks. Don't do this to me now. It's about to be nighttime? Or is it like raining? Or why does it feel so dark all of a sudden? It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be nighttime in like 30 seconds. Interesting. Preach, dude. Turn on chords and mini HUD. I don't need to know what level I'm standing on. Coordinates have nothing to do with it. All right. So easy when it's all pure dirt and pure insta-mine. Inventory's full. Relatively large landmass here. But like, it's mostly dirt, so I'm like, I'm A-okay with it. Especially because we only got to take it down like 1 or 2 more blocks, as far as I know. Or maybe 3. If I have to take it down 4 more blocks, I'll be upset. Not really. Yeah, you can see over here. Oh, it is literally 1 more block after this. It needs to go down to get sea level. You're about to find out if durability ping is working. Yep, it is. All right. I don't have enough dirt and stone, man. Like look at this. Like, I only have mined 2.6 million stone. Like, I've only gotten 400k dirt. Like, a quarter mil grass. I don't have enough. Genuinely. We're low. We're low. What if tomorrow I needed 500k dirt? Like, what am I gonna do? You never know. It's funny to see that we've more than 50% of all the dirt we have mined has been grass. No, not 50%. 400k. The grass to dirt ratio is surprising. 260k versus 400k of the grass to dirt ratio. That's a 26 to 40 ratio. That's a 13 to 20 ratio. That's a 6 to 10-ish ratio, rounding. Which is like 60%. 60% of all grass / dirt I've mined has been grass, not dirt. We want to get technical, probably more like 65% has been dirt, but still, it's an interesting ratio. You've mined 2.5 million blocks. Where's mined? I don't see it. I don't know. I know Netherrack is #1. Like, okay, so this is a sort by times broken. I don't know. Or no, times used. Times. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like. I like this mod for being able to see more the stats differently, but I don't know if I like, because like the vanilla statistics screen is broken because the numbers get so big you can't read them. But then this one, I just am not familiar with it enough. Where's like blocks broken? I don't know, dude. Yeah, times mind isn't an option here for me to sort it by. Why is that not an option to sort by? I hate that. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, where's my netherrack? That one's a cool 5.3 milli. But because we've done 2 perimeters in the nether. I like the way the vanilla advanced statistics screens looks. I just don't like that the font they chose causes problems, and I hate how like uninteractive it is and how there's no like search and stuff like that. I wish the statistics mod that I had did just changed the vanilla screen to look and function better. Not this. I don't like this. I like... I like the vanilla one better. I just don't... I want to be able to search. I want to be able to sort. I want to be able, like, I don't want to have to scroll for miles. I want to be able to filter and stuff. But like this one just doesn't do it for me. Like it just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. I gotta find a replacement that maybe does it differently and better. But I'm playing right now. I can't just go update my pack right now, Darcy. Keep me angry, I seem to be digging faster. Oh boy. Oh, I think I'm digging faster because I gotta go to the bathroom soon. I think I'm like, I gotta finish this up so I can go run to the bathroom. I gotta finish this layer. Oh, the landmass is separated. They were conjoined and now they're separated. Sweet. There's a mod called Search Stats that's updated. Throw it in the Minecraft channel of the Discord. Let me take a look. Oh, copper ore. Is that our first ore? No, we had coal earlier. Copper is not our first ore. Okay. Oh, my gamma got turned back down. That's why it felt so dark. When did that happen? Oh, man. No wonder it was feeling so dark. Jeez. Did that happen like when I went through nether portals, maybe? Is it resetting my gamma like every time I go change dimensions or something? Not only like when I restart the game, but like just... in my storage room. Check out my world tour if you haven't seen it before. We're almost out of space. Not like storage space, but like unique item space. If the next drop adds more than like 20 items to the game, like the Copper Age added like 60, right? Because I have an item filter for every stackable item in the game, plus Copper Golem storage now for all the stackable stuff. Yeah, but if the next update adds like more than 20 items to the game, I'm gonna be out of spaces, and we're gonna have to expand. And expansion is gonna call for... it's gonna be a big project. Do you have it set so it doesn't reset on close? Yeah, that was set to yes and then no, or I've tried both. It doesn't work either way. I need to get rid of the Gamma Utils mod. It's busted, and Sodium does what I want on its own. I think Sodium and Gamma Utils are having a power struggle. And somehow it keeps setting me back to Moody as the result. Yes, well, Darcy, it obviously keeps doing something for me. Copper Golems did take 32 slots, yeah. Hope a little underground cave filled with water. Oh, my inventory was already empty. What the heck? All right. Low shovel. Is that name Salad Tosser? You guys really give my tools some heck of a names. Oh, I gotta replace the shovel. Can you name a lead? That's not a tool now. I do potentially have tools that aren't, or definitely armor pieces that aren't named, that can be named. If you're looking to burn some points. Inventory's full already? Wow. Who's filling up my inventory, bro? Alright, we're nearly done with this connected section, but then as you can see, there's actually more layers on top of what is this layer that we still have to dig out, so. Once we finish this connected section here, I think we'll take a quick break because we're going to be at the halfway mark of stream, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So chat, whatever platform you're watching on, consider dropping a follow. There we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we got literally one more layer to get on all of this, plus like these little bits here that are on top of it too. So, it's actually not even that much stone we gotta get rid of now that we look at it like this, so that's good. Christmas music, yes, dude. I've been really in the holiday spirit this year. You know, being in the Christmas spirit for my kids and stuff like that. I've been really into it. Listening to a lot of Christmas music. All right, progress on the flattening. You know, once we have this, we'll have like literally half of this flattened, which that won't have taken long. We are gonna go back to the base for this break so I can run the tree farm. Not that far of a drive. Can't see panels on iPad. Not my problem. You're going Christmas shopping? I'm already done Christmas shopping. I'm already broke from Christmas shopping. Now, we don't spend too much, but we do spend a good chunk. All right, let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. All right. To the tree farm. Let's go. Oh, no, I'm too close to the mob zoo. I don't want to be here. Oh, my God, I should have thought about that. Disappointment. Devastation. All right, turn the farm on. Grab some bone meal. Grab some saplings. Do a little swapperino. Fill up the inventory. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll use rockets instead. There we go. Rockets instead. Turn on the that. Turn on the this. Put that in where it belongs. Turn down the volume a tad. And use the right click macro. All right, chat, the tree farm is gonna go, and while I am gonna go to the bathroom. So chat, whatever platform you're on, consider dropping a follow. I'll be back in just a few minutes. There's gonna be a mini game going on in the purple chat. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. If you wanna play, BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. How has been the tree farm going? What the heck? Oh yeah, it's still going. Okay, good. Good. All right, time for us to head back to the witch farm dig. Ba-ba-da-bum, bum. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ah. What day is it? Thursday? Yeah, and then I do stream tomorrow, Friday, and then I'm off for the weekend, chat. So, heads up. I'm ready for the weekend, chat. Work has been... Today I was slammed. Is that where we're going? That might be where we're going. I was so busy I couldn't release a mod pack update that I had already made. Ooh, gas farm over there. Oh, I wanted to repair my shovels. Oh well. Oh, hold on. Doo-doo. Okay, so we're talking... Yeah, these can be mined out with the bottom layer to do 3 at a time. This can't. All right, well, we'll mine out these 3. There's all at once. Yeah. Oh, we're getting some of my favorite flowers, the blue orchids. Baby kept waking up. That sounds like a very baby thing to do. They hate waking up, but they tend to do it a lot. Oh, there's even actually some on this layer. We had a brief period of time where both of our kids would sleep through the night. But then they each keep hitting phases where, like, one of them one of them, for some reason or the other, gets up at 3 a.m. or whatever at least once. And I work, so Magic's gotta get up in the middle of the night and deal with them. I just genuinely, like, it doesn't wake me up, but then I gotta wake up early, so Magic deals with it. She doesn't wake me up, at least, to handle it. Very rarely that I actually get woken up by it, because I sleep through anything. And Magic absolutely hates it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You get a lot of paternity leave? I think I got like 2 weeks for each of my kids, and that was with 2 different companies. I genuinely don't remember at this point, though. I wish I lived in a country where, you know, you'd get, or even the guys get at least like a month of paternity leave or something. That'd be great. "12 weeks? Because you work for the government?" Oh, wow. Jeez. GG. I would have killed for 12 weeks. Well, I shouldn't say that. You work for the government. Hold on. October, and we'll go back to March. Oh my god. I am so incredibly jealous. I couldn't have even taken that long off unpaid if I wanted to. Obviously, I wouldn't choose to do that even if I could, because, like, someone's gotta pay to feed the baby. Saved his PTO and is off December 19th through January 5th because he can. Just because he saved up all his PTO? Taking off the back half of December? Pretty sick. You know what I need, chat? I need a job in HR, and I just need to be the guy to be there and be like, okay, but like, what if we gave them more? Money, PTO, benefit, everything. What if we just gave them more? And they'd be like, oh, we can't because of this, this, or that. And I'm like, okay, I hear you, but what if we just gave them more? And I just keep saying that until eventually someone with the pocketbook gives in to shut me up. Until next year. I've got this new idea, boss. What if we give them more again? Like, I'd be that guy. I'd be that guy. My HR job would be one day long. Yeah, that's why I don't work in HR. No. See, I'd work in HR, so I'd just fire the people who, you know, complain about my policies. This is why I don't work in HR. No, we actually just got back to it after a update sidetrack. Oh. Was that a frog I just saw jumping? Yeah, it was. You'd hate to do HR. You have 1,300 employees and only 5 HR reps. Oh boy, that's way too much paperwork. Yeah, I don't do well with paperwork. Could need. Who planted these giant carrot blocks? Inventory's full. All right. Does anybody's job's paperwork actually still involve physical paper? Because I feel incredibly bad for you if your job does require like touching paper still. Like I remember at one of my last companies, they installed like a paper shredder in the office. And they were like, okay, any sensitive papers you print out you have to, you know, dispose of it through the paper shredder. And then there was like countless memos sent out, be like, hey guys, the paper shredder was like empty. You need to make sure you're using it. And it's like, nobody's printing anything. Nobody's printing out their paperwork. Wait, what? That was the wrong thing. All right, I'm just gonna get these patches of stone out real quick. There's gravel. Too bad I'm using Soak Touch because there was a chance I could have mined flintstone. Flint from the gravel and all the stone. Yeah, shut up. All right. Wow. About 30 paper forms you have to fill out every day that you have to turn in at the end of your day. They keep telling us they use too much ink, but to cut back, and you keep saying to let you email the forms, but they say no. Oh man. All right. If they want less ink, what you need to do is, well, do we want malicious compliance? Or do we just want malicious? Because I had two ideas come to mind. One, malicious compliance is every week make the font size 1 point smaller on the dock before you print it. And so eventually you'll be turning in paper with like words like this big. Or you just go straight up malicious and every week you make the font size 1 point bigger. And use more ink to press them towards email. I don't know. It's the same as last week. You hold it up, it looks basic. Dream job is be librarian at a high school, maybe college. I know a librarian. Not like a public library. I'm sure it'd be easy to, I'm sure it'd be easy to know a librarian. You go to the library, say, hi, I'm Colonel. She's like, hi, I'm librarian. Now I know a librarian. That's not what I mean. I'm friends with somebody who I found out after becoming friends is a librarian. You don't want to deal with the public. Valid. I don't think I could ever work at a library because I don't know. I just don't think I could. I want to read, but I don't read enough, and I would feel out of place. I just feel like I'd feel bad about not reading as much as I want to. And I feel like people would ask me for book suggestions, and I'd be like, I don't know. That's sick. Wait. Hold on. I just realized I might be a high school because Magic can request books to be bought specifically for her. And I buy them. Damn it. By your logic. Well, like the Library of Congress, you mean? Hey, it's not that kind of stream, man. This ain't Colonel High, bro. You know. Well, Pillager Buds, how you doing? I don't want you around here. Oh, dude, do you know how many kids when I was in, like, I don't know, school, wanted to work at a museum because of, like, the Night of the Museum movies and, like, Nicolas Cage stealing the Constitution? Like, there's so many kids where that became a dream job, like, overnight. Which admittedly is like a dope job that's actually attainable. Learning stuff constantly and whatnot. That's cool. I've actually been watching a lot of Neil deGrasse Tyson videos and stuff, and like a lot of space videos lately again, which I haven't for a few years. And like getting into that again. There was quite a at the beginning of my streams in like 2020 and stuff, when I was actively looking for a job, I was like wanting to find a way to how do I get an IT job for NASA or SpaceX or something like that. There's definitely quite a few streams of me talking high and mighty stuff about, you know, I gotta find a, you know, it'd be sick to work in this, you know, IT in the space field. Like, that'd be sick. And like I'm kind of getting back into watching a whole bunch of videos about space again. 'Cause, you know, I do IT, but like, hey man, someone's got to put the router on the rocket. You know, I do that. Not at SpaceX, but not anymore. Night at the Museum is the one, right, where they all come to life, right? Your concern about Night at the Museum is the artifacts getting stolen, not the killers coming to life. Your problem with Night at the Museum is the potential of something being stolen, not being murdered by reanimated killers. As long as we got our priorities straight, you know, we'll buy the book over here until you got a government job. Mm-hmm. Come on. My last box. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to go do a box run. Or I can craft some more. I might have materials to craft some more. I don't know. Well, this was dirt that is now regrown as grass. So, yeah. That's why our ratio is so high grass to dirt. Because like a third of the dirt, because I mine in like sets of threes and stuff. A third of the dirt gets to turn back into grass, basically, before we mine it. So we'll take all of our boxes back to the base, we'll put them into the unloader, and we'll repair our shovels, and then come back with a full ender chest full of empty boxes. That seems like a good little thing to do after this last box is filled up. I wanted to work in the patent office. Alright, let's take all this stuff back to the base and do what I said I'd do. We're almost done with leveling like this half of it. That way, alright. And then we got the other half, which is like even taller than the tallest point of this one, but it's a smaller landmass overall. So there'll be more stone. It'll be a higher density of stone to dirt, but it will be less overall. See, my thing is like, I never really had like much of a, I really want to do this thing other than like flying, or, you know, like I always like, and that wasn't even until I was probably like 15, 16 where I even had the idea like, oh, you know, I'd really like to fly, but like, I don't know. I never really like wanted, I didn't want to be a commercial pilot flying airplanes. Like that'd be cool, but like, I don't know. So I ended up playing Minecraft. All right. All right, new boxes. Need to be awake at 6 a.m. Oh my god, go to sleep, dude. If I had to be up at 6, I would not be awake right now. Yes, I would. I wouldn't be streaming, but I wouldn't be awake. But I would be awake. What? Oh, my armor wasn't fully repaired. Yeah, I shouldn't have repaired my pick with it. Yeah, there's quite a bit in there. Or my armor and wings needed repaired, which is why the first shovel didn't get fully repaired, and then yeah, it was just a cascading effect from there. Oh yeah, we're really close. I feel like next stream we're definitely gonna hit 18,000 days. Yeah. Oh, especially because none of the mobs we're moving need nighttime. I love that that place is shulker loaded, so I can straight up. I can actually use it now. Not now that chunk loaded is the word. Now that it's fully chunk loaded, I can actually use the cactus farm to its full potential, because it will replenish itself at a pace faster than I can use my shovels and stuff and pickaxes during this dig. All right, almost back to our portal. It's not a far fly, not a long time to get there, but it's just... It'd be faster if we had the nether tunnel, but I don't know where the portal's gonna go, so I can't build a nether tunnel. This is hardcore single player. All right, that's where we're going. Whoop. All right. Gonna just put one box out to start. And we're gonna get back to the dig. Yeah, we just got this small patch here to do to get it down to sea level. And then we gotta go do those other couple hills over on the other side. No, I'm not gonna do paths on the other roof. I do nether tunnels like I have. That's my mode of transportation. I'm not going to change it up and do it on top of the nether roof. That's boring. Nether roof is for farms and temporary access. Once we know where we want the portal, we're gonna dig out a nether tunnel to it. It's only gonna be like 1,000 blocks long in the nether of digging. Maybe like 1,200 blocks, I don't know. That we need to add, but I just need to know where I'm digging it to first. All right, inventory's full too, and I need to eat, but now we finished off, yeah, this big half of the flattening. We're digging out the entire sphere. All right, so I think, yeah, there's a couple extra little doots and things over here that just kind of stuck up that weren't connected to the main stand-up. All right, let's get this little island. Ooh, clay. I love getting clay. We're actually gonna get probably a decent amount of clay digging out a swamp, huh? right. Yeah, and the rest, okay, no, that's a separate little landmass. Okay, let's get this yeeted out of here. Oh, there's a witch. How you doing, witch? Do witches that spawn in witch huts not despawn? Like, if they're the ones that, like, initially spawn with the witch hut? Is that what that is? Is that why she existed still in that hole? Inventory's full. All right. It's good digging. Yeah. So it is smaller than we originally were going to do, but it still encompasses everything. For both the witch huts. If you were here while we were deciding to make it super massive, you'd have seen what we were, like, the three spheres we were trying to encompass. We just only are doing around the one that's actually necessary, because when we updated to 121.11, we didn't have Bobby to have, like, the extended render distance for a while. And then we realized, with playing with a vanilla 32 chunk render distance, how absolutely insanely large the dig we had decided to dig was. Like, it was larger than a vanilla render distance. In vanilla, you would not have been able to see the entire dig. It was stupidly large. So we scaled it back to something we can actually finish. Which I was hesitant to do, but, like, I knew that, like, it was the right move, especially with how much deep slate's underneath here. Now, this is a small sphere. This isn't gonna have quite the look I was wanting to have, but we'll make do. Oh, it was just unnecessarily large for aesthetics. Come on, dude, let me flip and sleep. Oh, I'm working on it. Gosh. All right. It would have looked a lot cooler though in the end. But like we obviously haven't designed it yet and we haven't built it. We don't know what it's going to look like in the end product yet. But the design I had in my mind had a bigger, shallower bowl. Well, just as deep but appeared more shallow because of just the fact that it was such a bigger sphere we were carving out. But it would have looked sick, the vision I had in my mind. But we'll make do like that. God. Alright, I don't want to disturb the witch hut. But I will free it from the dirt that's engulfing its base. Okay. I'll empty out my inventory while we're here. While we're at the, you know. At this point, what time is it? It's almost midnight. We got like an hour left. It feels like I've been going for a really long time today, but like also not, I don't know. All right, so yeah, we just got this like one big conjoined hill to get rid of. So this is the tallest part of it, and we'll just take off the top 3 layers of it right now. Oh boy, those leaves are going to be very inventory filling. Inventory's full. Oh boy! Yeah, that's a lot of leaves. mm. All right. Leaf litter is insane, yeah. Luckily, we don't have a lot of it, but like, wow, I just realized how much you get when you like do dig out any size area in a one of these forest biomes. Is it a forest biome? It is just absolutely insane amounts. And the leaf litter begins again. Okay. Yeah, let's... Oh, yeah. A lot of the flowers where you have to have, like, 4 of them to cover an entire block, you definitely need, like, so much. But leaf litter isn't bone mealable, is it? Like the other flowers? Maybe it is. But, like, I'm gonna have plenty. Absolutely plenty. This is why we keep 90% of everything, because you're complaining that it's hard to acquire so much leaf litter. And, you know, when I have a project that requires bulk leaf litter, I'm gonna be like, oh, look at that. I already got like 80 bazillion. I've already done that. Millions, I don't know, actually. Hold on. Items, times placed. Why can I not filter by time, or why can I not sort by times placed? What the hell? Oh, times placed isn't a thing. Okay, but hold on. Let me do concrete, for example. Used 300,000, 26, 30, 400,000 white concrete powder. All right. 100,000 pink. Those weren't as high as I expected, but yeah, a lot of those are close to 100K. I've probably placed 1 million concrete in this world, if you count all variants of powder versus non-powder. You've got 2 kids sick at the same time. Oof. Oh yeah, when it happens one after the other, that's brutal, yeah. Same time sucks, but it's also better than having, you know, a kid sick for 2 weeks and then another kid sick for 2 weeks when they could just be sick together for 2 weeks. Either way, you're not having a good time, but... Now, what makes it horrible is when you get sick on top of it at the same time. Okay, that's good. Oh, the project command is definitely not correct. Because we're sidetracked back to a main project away from a sidetrack for the main project. I got upset and needed to dig a hole. Oh, speaking of digging. Oh, I also need to sleep. Mm-hmm. That is correct? What does it say? Oh, so it was wrong while we were doing the Mounts of Mayhem stuff, which is what we should be doing, but we're not. I do not duplicate blocks. Or items or anything like that, no. Oh, I needed a new shovel, the whole reason I went there, dude. Were you here earlier, Grayson, when you saw why I sidetracked to come back here? Yeah, okay. If you don't have anything nice to say, just say nothing at all kind of deal. I see, I see. I should have known better. I could have predicted it if I had just been thinking it through, but... I was too worried about every other step of the way. Yeah, I could have easily done it out of, leaves. I was using leaves for that purpose in the other side when I originally trapped them. Like, I knew to do that, but... It's a weirdly perfectly straight wall. Inventories fill up so quick. You know, I will be having the exact opposite complaint once we get down to Deep Slate. I will be being like, it takes so long to fill up my inventory. All right. Hopefully by the time we get to Deep Slate, the underside of the sphere has shrunk a noticeable amount. I doubt it will, but I can hope. The midpoint is that gold block. I don't know. I don't remember. I made it big enough. No, not schematics. The radius is 136, so 272? Something like that. We were going to do this, and I would have loved to have done it. And they would have had the bottoms would have been at the same layer. But if you go down to a render distance of 32, which is the max vanilla supports, this is a full render distance that we were planning on digging. So, we had to scale it down. We're almost at sea level. We're just getting it down to sea level today. We're incredibly close to having done that. And then we got to drain all the water. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll be fine. Inventory's full already. Okay, dude. How you do that so quickly? Yeah, the original sphere would have been awesome, but it also would have never gotten finished. And the problem is if I had started digging it and then realized, like after digging down a couple layers, I would have been like, this isn't doable, and then I would have had to commit or like recover it or something. So I'm glad we noticed when we did. Well, the radius of the bigger sphere didn't really matter because the midpoint was so high up in the sky. The point of the bigger sphere was to make me dig out a bowl, not a sphere. I wanted it to be a large, shallow bowl. That's what I wanted to do. Not to dig out half a sphere. Now we're going to have a much deeper bowl, basically. A smaller, deeper bowl, which is I don't know. Part of me wants to still do the big bowl. But I will reevaluate after I've dug out the current sphere. So I will dig out the entire current sphere, and then if something is so incredibly broken in my brain that after completing the dig of this perimeter, I go, nah, I still want to make it bigger. Then I will allow myself to make it bigger. But only after I've completed I've completed this dig. And I think what I would do is if I did decide to dig it bigger, I would finish the dig, build the farms, and then dig the expansion while the farms are running. So they'd be running at obviously abysmal rates because I'd be digging in and out of their respective perimeters and stuff like that, but at least they'd be running. Look at my total uses of a pick and a shovel. That makes sense. Inventory's full. All right. Tonight though, Chad, after stream, I'm gonna have a couple drinks and I'm gonna watch the first episode of season 3 of Tulsa King. Because I deserve it after today. I had a brutal day at work. I won't get into it, but I just, the last 2 days I've been like, man, I need a drink, but then it's like, well, you know, it's 5 o'clock, but I gotta go make dinner for my kids, and then I have to stream later, so like, I'm not actually gonna have a drink, but tonight after stream, I will. I'm almost out of alcohol. I have, I bought some of the Mountain Dew, like the hard Mountain Dew, because I wanted to try it. The Live Wire is good, but the rest, not a fan. Yeah, I watched it, Magic and I watched it on release night. Do you take time off over Christmas? Not this year. Well, for stream, yes. For work, no. And like, for stream, I mean, like, if I'm gonna be visiting family, or if like we know that we're gonna, you know, if we gotta. If Magic and I have plans, yes, I will cancel streams and potentially do less streams around the holidays. But like, I don't plan to right now. I don't know for sure if I'll be live on the night of Christmas or something. Yeah. Mountain Dew. I was excited to try the alcoholic Mountain Dew Code Red, and it was second. It was mid. Livewire was the one that actually tasted like actually doable or actually drinkable to me. The other ones were just like, it was like, I can see what you're doing, but it just tastes like alcohol with an aftertaste of Code Red. Livewire actually tasted like I could have just drank the can and not really cared about it having alcohol in it or not. I won't be buying it again, but I wanted to try it. It's not, I don't normally drink that kind of stuff like at all. I normally drink whiskey, sometimes beer. Not like, what do they just put vodka and mix it with Mountain Dew kind of thing? Like, I don't do that. Yeah, I won't be buying it again. It wasn't good. It was, even the best one, the Livewire, I could have drank it like it was a pop. But not as a good pop. My favorite pop? I don't drink pop, really, nowadays. I used to drink pop all the time. You know what, actually? No, my, hold on, I gotta make sure I say it right. The order of the words matters. Okay. Cherry vanilla Pepsi. I didn't know if it was vanilla cherry or cherry vanilla. Cherry vanilla Pepsi. All-time favorite. I 100% prefer Pepsi over Coke. And cherry vanilla Pepsi, absolute mint. You stopped drinking after COVID started? Wait, what about COVID made you say, ah, yes, I need to drink less to exist in this world? Yeah, so my stepdad, to this day, drinks probably a 9-to-1 ratio of Coca-Cola to water, right? And just normal Coke. And so that's what we had in my house if I wanted pop growing up, period. It was Coke, that was it. And I drank it a lot, and I don't care for it anymore because I drank it into abundance. Like, I drank too much. And then so I prefer, once I moved out and had to pay for my own pop and pay for stuff that I actually liked, stuff like that. Well, I never really paid for pop much, because my last job that I worked in office, they had a fridge with free pop in it. You could drink whatever you want. And I drank a lot of everything, but never Coke. And I had to make a conscious decision to stop drinking the free pop and then to not buy pop because I knew I was drinking way too much. And now I get pop when like we eat out or something, and like that's it. I don't buy cans to keep in the house or 2 liters or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was a conscious decision. There was a running joke at the office, like new hires would gain 20 pounds in their first year because of the free pop. Like, and it was true. It was absolutely true. I don't know if it was because of the free pop or the stress eating, but one of the two, you gained at least 20 pounds in your first year working there. Every single person. But it was only after several years, many years, that I made the decision to stop drinking pop. But when Magic goes out and buys a pack of like Dr. Pepper or something, because Dr. Pepper's her favorite, and she puts it in the fridge in the kitchen, and I without thinking just grab it now, because I don't have the discipline that I did to avoid the free pop fridge that I once had. So we just can't keep pop in the house, or I drink it. But I will never consciously make the decision to buy pop for myself, unless it's like a limited edition pop thing I want to try. Like, sometimes they release a cool flavor, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a cool flavor. As long as I'm okay with the fact that I know that I'm going to drink the 12 cans over the course of like 2 days. But I bought a garage fridge over the weekend, or not over the weekend, over the summer this year. So I actually do think Magic might have some Dr. Pepper out there. But I don't remember things if they aren't in front of my face. So when I'm thirsty, I don't go out to the fridge looking for a pop because I don't remember they're in there. Oh yeah, if there's unhealthy snacks in the house, I eat them up instantly. And then if we have healthy snacks in the house, I starve. Chat. I just remembered something I didn't. So there's a brand of candy that like a certain creator makes, and I was super stoked to try it because it sounded really good. And then I bought a bit of it. I didn't buy it because of the creator. I bought it because it sounded really good. And then it was made by a creator. And I was so unbelievably let down by it. So unbelievably let down. I was ready to be like, oh guys, I got this, to try it. And I was just so disappointed. I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna bring it on stream and talk about it. That was so sad. I was ready to give them a lot of money if what they were making was good. Oh, it's not that it was bad, it's just that it was disappointing. It was supposed... Okay, you guys know I love sour stuff. It was supposed to be extremely sour. Spoilers, it was not. Spoilers, it was not. You know, chat, I'm really disappointed in you guys for not getting the subathon goal to make me eat like a spoonful of malic acid. I really want to do that. Like, I might just do that for fun. Mm. Was that on this year's subathon, or was that on last year's subathon goals? I don't even know. One thing I know for sure is it's going to be on next year's subathon goals, and it's going to be a lower tier goal. And then we're going to find out that malic acid is actually addictive when eaten in large quantities. Malic acid is the white powder stuff that's on, like, Sour Patch Kids. It's been a while since we talked about it. But... Yeah. Yeah. Sour Patch Kids aren't sour to me anymore. Warheads are nothing. Like, I need to find a new sour. Straight from the source, I say. Do a hot sauce. I'm not a huge hot sauce fan. I definitely, like, I have some pretty hot sauces upstairs. I don't enjoy them, like, I don't enjoy overwhelming hot sauces like the way I enjoy overwhelming sour. Overwhelming sour is a pleasant bad experience. Overwhelming hot sauce makes me want to die. Like, I hate it. Like, I do it because I like having heat in my food, but I don't get extremely hot sauces. A lemon's nothing. A lemon is absolutely nothing. Toxic waste is supposed to be more sour than warheads. I don't know if I have. Hold on, let me Google it. No, I've seen it and I've thought about getting it, but it looked okay. It looks like something that is trying to be more sour than it is. Its packaging doesn't come off to me as something that is sour. Its packaging comes off to me as something that is trying to appear sour. So, like, I don't think I've tried it just because I didn't think it was actually supposed to be sour. Like, I just, yeah. I'll try it. It's not expensive or anything. I don't know if I've eaten a straight lemon on stream before, but like I'll eat a straight lime when I'm cooking dinner and we have a lime or whatever. But I've eaten a straight onion on stream before, chat. Like, I don't know. Onions aren't necessarily sour, but they're like, you know, they definitely got a flavor. Is it time for bingo already? Yeah, it is. Good job. Right on time for that reminder. Oh, I love raw onion, dude. I've only eaten a raw onion once, and I had never, like, it's like take a bite out of it like an apple. I'd never done that before. Did you guys see my lights flicker or anything? Hold on. Could have been one of two things. No? I heard what sounded like one of my UPS batteries beeping because like it kicked on. Could have been one of two things. If it wasn't a battery, it was something else that also should not have been beeping. I have my entire stream and all my computers and everything fully on battery. On batteries that would last a chunk of time. So like if my power went out, the lights in the room would turn off probably, but like stream would go on. And then if it didn't come back after like 5-10 minutes, I'd probably end stream. Get a notification that. Interesting. Oh, I forgot bingo. So, yeah, bingo's not loading actually. That's what was going on. Bingo's not loading for me. I'm getting just a black screen. Let me control F5 it. I'm not getting bingo. All right, we're gonna use words. Mini words to be precise. Oh shoot, I need to like restart. Hold on, exit. All right. Sorry. All right. Chat, we're playing mini words today because bingo won't load. So whoever wins this round, not this round, but this game of words on stream for however many rounds it goes, wins a block on the massive monument. And yes, you do have to play it mini or scan the QR code if you want to see it full screen. And anybody from any platform can play if you scan the QR code on it. Actually, no, only TikTok, or only Purple Chat can see it, my bad. You gotta come to Purple Chat to play. This is a very rare chance for a skill-based block on the massive monument. Definitely not. Too late. If we have active participants, it'll go on for quite a few rounds before the skill level gets too hard. We usually make it, we can usually, if we have a bunch of people playing with a goal in mind, we can usually make it like 15 rounds or so. Or 2 round 15. We don't actually get to play all 15 of them, because if you're doing good. Yes, whoever gets first gets the block when we see the game over screen. Not this well done moving on to level 2, right? The game over. What, there was a frog buried here? Oh, back to the leaf litter. Ooh. I would love to finish this, chat, because look how close we are to finishing this. Well done, advancing 2 levels. Copper ore. Good old copper ore. Pure stone right here. Okay. That makes things easy. Ah, I'm back to the dirt. Well, pure dirt. Nope. A little mixture. Aw, dang. Yeah, mixture-y. Mixture-y is the worst. Okay, pig. I'm not here to kill you yet, so please don't give me an incentive to. Wow. I feel like we didn't get very much progress done on that full inventory. Oh, that might have been the last of the leaf litter I got to mine. Good amount of leaf litter to bring home to a base that has probably very, very, very little leaf litter in it. Inventory's full again. Okay. Wow. So close, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get this little island landmass that just separated from the bulk of the dig. Okay. Oh, it's so satisfying to hear Instamine like this, dude. Inventory's full. Ooh. Level 9 already. Nice, guys. Nice, guys. Oh, no. I'm gonna run out of storage space before I finish. Nope, I need to sleep, too. Maybe we won't run out of storage space. I don't know. I definitely need to bring materials for the next part of the dig to be able to craft new shulker boxes on the fly. Yeah. It would be very beneficial for me to have a shulker box full of shells here and a shulker box of chests here, just so that I can make more as needed, so I don't have to go back and forth with just what's in one ender chest, like I did for the last big dig. All right, chat, but that is it. We did finish the dig, the leveling. No, we didn't. Missed a little bit. Little straggler island right here. No biggie. Now it's done. Yeah. Now it's fully level. Free cam it real quick. Oh, hold on. I'll just turn off the sphere. There we go. That's a level sphere right there. When this is over, yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here within the next 15 minutes. Stream ends. So look at that. It's all level, ready for next time we are back here. We're going to be working on draining the water, splitting up the water with sand, so that we can drain it with sponges. All right. We got this many dry sponges to go with as well. So like we got this. Wow, it fit perfectly into there. All right, let's take these back to the base, put them in the unloader. We could even do a repair session if you guys aren't done with words once I'm ready for it. Woo. There we go. Oh, my wrist. All right. Uh-oh, level 12, chat? Oh no, I didn't mean to stay in fly mode down this hole. Level 12 is where it ends, huh? Okay, wow. All right. What block is going to get to go on the massive monument? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Miku wins, with 190 points. Miss Ken in a semi-close second. All right, let's figure out what block does Miku have for the massive monument. I know what it is. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. Miku has pink glazed terracotta. They've won 13 times, upping this to 14. Their last victory was streamed 1047. Today being streamed 1050. 1050. Let's go get your pink glazed terracotta up on the massive monument. Yep, not that long ago. Not that long ago. All right, chat, this is the massive monument. It goes from bedrock to build limit, from bedrock to build limit, from bedrock to right about there on the third one. We put a block here at the end of stream, every stream, for whoever wins the minigame of the stream. Today, it happened to be words that we played. So, GG, Miku, on your 14th W with your pink glazed terrible kata. Look at you. All right. Real quick, do we have any diamonds to burn today? No, we do not have any qualifying Partner Plus subs. Chat, we do have this Partner Plus goal here above my head on the purple chat. If you subscribe with a qualifying sub, I will burn a diamond in your honor over there at the diamond burning shrine. But none today. So let's wrap this up. So to next stream, chat, we will actually be doing the Mob Zoo, we'll be getting the mobs that we have into the zoo, and then time permitting, we will go back to the witch farm, and then the witch farm will become our main project again after that. But for now, that is all I got for you. Peace out of here. And let's see who's live with some hardcore vibes to send over a raid 2 on the purple site. Any recommended new hardcore homies? Is this hardcore? Their title is titled with all the words that someone playing a hardcore world would say, like day count, length, years, all that kind of stuff. It is hardcore. Okay. We'll send a raid. Let me make sure I can send a raid. You know, when I find someone new, sometimes they have like raid disabled or something like that. Let's find out. Yes, we'll send a raid over to Bog Ross, who's on their 2.5 year, 7,250 plus day hardcore world. Stream 602. Nice. So chat, here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get there. If you are a subscriber, make sure you copy that whole message. If you're not, just get the words Colonel Raid out of it and put it in the chat to let them know you're there and you want to have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for everybody being here. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, with some more massive hardcore Minecraft for the last stream of the week. Until then, have a great night. Peace out, my dudes.